Hey everyone, Dr. Gilmore here. Just some interesting news. We had our first patient that we tested come up positive for COVID-19. Tested yesterday. We were able to get a positive test back in less than 36 hours, which we were not expecting to get results back this quickly. So I was in contact with this patient, although I did have a mask on and practiced all the precautions that we're supposed to practice. I am isolating right now, self-quarantining, and planning to get tested tomorrow. I have had no symptoms whatsoever. My patient is doing well. He's in good shape, and he's going to be fine. But of course, there are a lot of people who've been exposed. I'm very concerned for other patients who may have come in contact with this individual. So we're going to be working with the health department. Hopefully they'll contact us soon. We've not been contacted yet, but we'll work on getting everybody tested as quickly as possible. I think that it's pretty reasonable to assume that unless you have been self-isolating and practicing excellent hand washing, you probably are at high risk of coming in contact with somebody that has it and doesn't know. I think the vast majority of individuals who have COVID-19 do not know they have it. The patient that I tested who came out positive and we found out today basically had a very, very low-grade fever, very sleepy, sort of fatigue, but otherwise was fine. No respiratory problems whatsoever. So I spent 45 minutes on the phone trying to get through to the right person at the Harris County Health Department, which is the county Houston is in. We've had a total of 62 confirmed cases before today, so that number will obviously go up tomorrow. It looks like what's happening here is about every third day or so I'm noticing we're doubling. So it's definitely out there. And for every person that's testing positive, there may be, who knows, another 50 that have it and don't know yet, or have very mild symptoms or no symptoms whatsoever. So we need to respect this virus. We need to self-isolate. We need to follow the instructions of our healthcare leaders. And, it's not a time for panic, but it is a time for caution. And if you've been asked to stay home, if you've been asked to not congregate in large groups, please do so. Please follow those instructions and keep yourself safe. I'm sure we're all going to be fine. And, if we follow those instructions, I think that we'll save a lot of lives, and not just our own lives, but the lives of the downstream people from the virus, somebody that touches somebody who touches somebody else, and then comes in contact with somebody who's at risk for the respiratory symptoms. So it's out there, guys, and just wanted to let you know we've been able to secure a deep sanitization and cleaning of the clinic involved. And our other clinic, we are closing the doors as far as actually seeing patients in the clinic. We'll be doing secure online virtual type visits only, so telephonic visits. And as soon as we are able to in our new clinic there in Tomball, we will be reopening with virtual visits only, and that could be as early as tomorrow, depending on staffing and which employees feel like they need to get tested and that kind of thing. So, if you are over the age of 65, you definitely shouldn't be out for any reason. If you are younger than 65, you shouldn't be out unless you need to be out. If you have chronic respiratory issues, you should not be out at all. If you have any kind of immune deficiency, and that can mean everything from, long-term diabetes to being on immune modulating medications for conditions such as psoriasis or lupus or multiple sclerosis or other issues, you need not be out. It's very dangerous if you get this virus. So, we already know that we're facing a shortage of hospital beds. We're facing, this could turn into a real crisis if we can't care for those who need to be cared for because we don't have enough, supplies and facilities, ventilators, things like that. If we get into those situations, we're going to be in trouble. So the best thing that we can do is slow the movement of this virus. So if you don't have to be out, please don't be out. Hopefully I'll test negative tomorrow and I'll be back at work. If I test positive, I'll still be working. I'll just be working from home in self-quarantine and doing virtual visits. I feel fantastic. I feel very good. I had no symptoms of any problems whatsoever, and neither has any of our staff. So everybody is healthy and doesn't appear to have any symptoms of any problems. So I've got no reason to believe that anybody has actually contracted the virus. I'm more concerned about patient-to-patient contact, and so we're waiting on hearing back from the health department as to what steps need to be taken to get as many people that may have been in our Tomball office as possible tested. And so, wow. Okay, so it's a big deal. You guys know it's a big deal. So that's our news, and the family's all fine, and staff's all fine, and our patients. Even the patient who's tested positive is fine. We appreciate your prayers and your concerns, and I think if we all stick together and neighborhoods work together to take care of each other and you do that in a way that still maintains social distancing is kind of the trick, right? Make sure that if you have elderly people in your neighborhood, make sure they're getting food, and make sure they're getting supplies, and make sure they're staying home as much as you possibly can. Stay in touch with them by phone and help them out. If there are individuals in your neighborhood that are sick, that have chronic respiratory problems, or that that they can't be out for other reasons that I've outlined, see if there are things that you can do for them to help. I'm sure it'll be appreciated, and it'll do us all good to care about one another. So anyway, hang in there. We'll get through this together, and God bless you all. I love you, man. Love my patients. We're going to make it. Okay? All right. Bye.
Hey, folks. You spoke and we listened. Here's what you had to say about Meta 7.
I love it so much. It gives me so much energy during the day.
I've noticed a change in my hair, my nails, my blood pressure.
There's no doubt that it's a benefit to me. It gives me more stamina.
And it could actually help you lose weight.
Now, I haven't taken a nap in 6 months.
That's right, Meta 7. More and more people are sending in their testimonials. Weight loss, more energy, and generally feeling more alert during the day. Let's hear more.
I used it to help wean myself off caffeine and energy drinks, and my productivity has been very high lately.
It's natural, it's amazing. I feel motivated to get out and do things that I didn't before.
I'm not tired during the day. I've worked 12-hour shifts.
Just go all day. It makes me feel great. I love it, and take it. It's wonderful stuff.
If you haven't tried Meta 7 yet, it's time to order yours from Amazon. Time to boost your metabolism and kick your energy level into high gear. There's an Amazon link in the description.